Wagon Springs Ranch, and we're in Burnett, Texas, and it's about an hour north of Austin. Next thing you know, we're started breeding them, and I've always wanted to get into bison, and now we've built our herd up because we want to be able to sell and process bison, and that's kind of how we got to this point. We initially were just normal North American bison, brown, and I had a friend that has a large herd up north, and he had this blonde cream buffalo that was really young, and the other bulls were kind of picking on him, and he asked me, hey, will you just hold on to him for us for a little while until we want to bring him back? And we ended up buying him, and he stayed here. And over the first couple of years, he was breeding just the regular brown cows, and we noticed that, of course, the ones that were born were just lighter in color. And so we got curious and wanted to breed another blonde with them just to see what would happen. And obviously we had this really, really white one, but then we've had the other one too, and she's not white. I don't think it comes with breeding two blondes. I just think that this was kind of a fluke. We're a part of the Cherokee Nation, and my mom wanted to name her Unchi, which of course means snow, and so that's why we chose that name for her. When she first came out, I mean, just as white as she is now, but I've noticed in the last week and a half, she has developed a little darker patch above her nose. I don't know if that'll stay or not. I do know that some of our calves that were born from Blanco that are darker when they're born have gone lighter, but we don't know because this is the first time this happened. But I think she'll stay the same color. I don't think she'll get darker. To my knowledge, he hasn't been. I think that maybe just somewhere down his genetic line, there was a white one that was maybe his great-great-grandfather or something, and this gene lives in him, and maybe that's how it happened. A guy did tell me one time, I didn't have the facts on this, but he said nowadays a lot of bison have, maybe 1% or 5% beef in them because they were bred back, 100 years ago. But yeah, there probably are bison that are just true 100% bison. I'm sure there are, but I think a lot of domestic ones that were raised might have some cattle in them. We bred other blondes and this didn't happen. I guess it's a really low percentage. Did we cause this some way by these lighter colored bison? And then really, I think the only way for us to tell is to get a blood test on her. Because if she does come back and she's 100% bison or 99% or whatever, if there's no beef in her, then okay, here we go. This is it. It is cool to be a part of trying to breed this back. Bison were here first. We've changed the land in so many ways. It is cool to have something original. I'm not trying to sound cheesy or anything, but it's like I was drawn to raising bison. And as soon as we got the land to do it, I always had that call to get bison, raise bison. I love it that we're doing it now.